Hi and welcome everyone. My name is Janet and I'm the Integrated Project Manager at Parsons, the vendor for this program. I'm happy to be here today to welcome you to our DriveON program information session. We will cover a number of topics today. The Ministry of Transportation will begin today's session by providing an overview of the DriveON program. We will show you the new DriveON equipment and pricing, as well as provide an overview of the inspection software. We will then review the steps on how to complete the DriveON enrollment process.
Hello, and welcome to the Ministry of Transportation's presentation on the Integrated Vehicle Safety and Emissions Inspection Program called DriveON. My name is Nick Yates, and I will be the MTO presenter for today's session. Before we begin, we appreciate you joining us today and your interest in learning about the new Safety and Emissions Inspection Program called DriveON. This presentation today is intended to walk you through the key aspects of the DriveON program and provide as much information possible at this time with the intent to ensure the future implementation is done without disruption to your fleets or businesses. During the presentation, we'll endeavor to respond to as many questions as possible. However, we may need to take some questions away. There will be a frequently asked questions made available on the DriveON portal. If you do have any questions at a later date, you can get in touch with the DriveON Contact Center by calling the number displayed here or through the email displayed on the screen. Overview of the DriveON program. Here we will see what's new within the program. The new DriveON program is a digitally based program that is delivered by a vendor with Ministry of Transportation oversight and enforcement. When in the DriveON program, you will be operating under a contractual model as a Vehicle Inspection Center, or VIC. Applicants will create a profile on the DriveON portal. A Vehicle Inspection Center will pay the vendor for equipment. A Vehicle Inspection Center will also pay a fee for each pass inspection to the MTO. A vendor is responsible for the digital transmission of all inspection data to MTO/Service Ontario systems. Safety inspection and structural inspection standards remain unchanged. MTO officers will continue on-road enforcement duties and continue compliance activities of VICs. VICs are audited for non-compliance. Vendor services provided by Parsons. These are some of the services that will be provided to you as a vehicle inspection center by the vendor Parsons. There will be a new contact center available to you who will address and resolve public, technician, and inspection center related questions and concerns. There are new fee collection and reconciliation services to track and support the collection and reconciliation of program fees collected through the pre-authorized debit or PAD agreement between Parsons and the vehicle inspection centers. There will be training services where licensed technicians will review online training modules and pass the quiz before being able to use the new tablet system. Auditing will be performed by the vendor to monitor inspection data to ensure program compliance. The vendor will provide equipment supply and maintenance services that will provide equipment and repairs or supply parts replacements in a timely manner to minimize downtime to businesses. Administrative requirements to become a DriveON VIC. These are the requirements when applying to become a VIC in the DriveON program. Applicants will need to obtain and upload digital copies of their business documents, such as Articles of Incorporation, Certificate of Registration, Tax Compliance Verification or TCV certificate from the Ontario Ministry of Finance, banking information for pre-authorized debits of inspection fees, certificate of insurance including policy number, insurance company, and expiry date. Technical requirements to become a DriveON VIC. These are the technical requirements to be considered when applying to become a VIC in the DriveON program, including ensuring the technicians at the facility are current holders of a valid certificate of qualification and all renewal fees are paid. You can check the public registry at Skilled Trades Ontario. You can see the link here for skilledtradesontario.ca/public register. VICs must have Wi-Fi internet that is available within the testing area. VICs must possess all Highway Traffic Act or HTA Regulation 601 required tools to complete inspections. Technician training. Before a technician can log into the system and begin doing any inspections, they will first need to possess a valid certificate of qualification for trade class of vehicles inspected, watch a series of training modules which have been made available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. After watching the modules, they will take a short quiz. Technicians will only be able to inspect vehicles for which they are qualified. Please note, 310Qs, auto body repairers, are not eligible to perform structural inspections. 310Bs, auto body and collision damage repairer, are qualified to perform structural inspections on the following vehicles: passenger vehicles, trucks, and buses. DriveON program fees. This is a financial piece that stations will need to know when entering the DriveON program. There is no registration fee to enter the DriveON program. Vehicle inspection centers will be required to purchase the required equipment. They will pay MTO to purchase digital inspection certificates instead of the current paper certificates. Payment for applicable inspection fees will be made by pre-authorized debit or PAD. This allows businesses to set up an account and pay for inspections automatically by direct withdrawal on a weekly basis. DriveON Pass certificate fees. Here we have the DriveON Pass certificate fee schedule showing the VIC type, the certificate types including emission certificate, safety standard certificate, annual inspection certificate, semi-annual inspection certificate, structural inspection certificate, out of province, and partial break inspections. You can also see the applicable fee amount depending on your VIC type. DriveON Directive and Standard Operating Procedures, SOP. The SOP and directive are part of the performance contract that you will sign when applying for the DriveON program. The directive is made in accordance with the Highway Traffic Act pertaining to Section 100.7. When in the DriveON program, VICs and technicians must follow the inspection procedures, they must use the equipment as instructed, and adhere to the performance standards set out in Ontario's DriveON Inspection Directive Schedule 5. The SOP is intended to function as kind of a playbook for the VICs. It supplements the contract with administrative requirements, logo use, program rules, audits and compliance, passwords, and things of that nature. Conducting the structural inspection. The structural inspection standards for DriveON will continue to follow Schedule 9 of Regulation 611, and no changes have been made to the structural inspection process. Technicians will enter inspection information in the DriveON inspection tablets. Once all required information is entered into the tablet and the required photos have been taken, the inspection is complete. Stations will continue to mail in their required documents to the MTO. A future update to the DriveON system software will allow technicians to take photos of the required documents using the inspection tablet. These photos will be uploaded directly to the system for review, replacing the current process of mailing documents to the MTO. The system will issue the client a pass result if all components have been inspected and meet the applicable pass criteria. Conducting the structural inspection continued. Post-structural inspection, the technician's identification will appear on the inspection documents. The inspection reports and pass certificates are emailed to clients, and past inspection results will automatically be transmitted to the DriveON portal, as well as the MTO/Service Ontario for vehicle brand upgrades. Inspection reports and pass certificates will also be available on the DriveON public website, which can be found by visiting www.ontario.ca and searching DriveON. Any of the past inspection certificate payments will be collected using the pre-authorized debit or PAD. Audit and compliance. These are the different audit types that can be administered to a VIC within the DriveON program. Cyclical audits will be conducted periodically to assess if the technician is completing inspections correctly, following the SOP, and using the required tools. Inspection audits occur when the inspection records that have been flagged by a real-time trigger and are examined either during the inspection or once completed. An audit may be conducted without consulting/informing the station or technician. Real-time audits will be triggered by a real-time risk assessment. When an auditor determines a real-time audit is required, they will temporarily interrupt the inspection and join the technician live via video chat. Post-inspection audits can occur, and stations will be notified to arrange a call back with the auditor. The auditor will review the incident with the technician and issue an audit report. VIC and technician oversight. Here we have information regarding VIC and technician oversight and MTO's actions in response to non-compliance. Education and outreach. For the first occurrence of non-compliance, an auditor will contact the technician and explain the issue and SOP requirements as a means of education and outreach. Notice of violation. For the second occurrence of non-compliance, a must-read notice is sent to the technician outlining a repeat occurrence of non-compliance. The VIC owner is copied by email and is required to submit a plan for preventing a third occurrence. Performance interview. During instances of repeated non-compliance, the VIC will be locked out and the owner and technician are required to attend a performance interview to explain repeated non-compliance issues. Suspension. Following a performance interview, a VIC may receive a suspension depending on the outcome of the interview. Termination. A VIC may receive a termination for repeat non-compliance issues. Terminations will be issued immediately for issuing a fraudulent inspection result. Revocation of technician. After repeated non-compliance issues, technicians can be revoked from performing inspections. DriveON presentation summary. To recap, this presentation covered the DriveON program overview, onboarding requirements, guiding documents including the SOP and directive, fees, the inspection process, equipment, as well as auditing and non-compliance. Once again, if you do have any questions not covered in today's session, please feel free to reach out to the DriveON Contact Center using the information displayed here. This concludes the MTO portion of the information session presentation. Thank you for all your attendance and interest in the DriveON program.
Great, thank you, Nick. Let's now review some important information and dates that were communicated to the industry. DriveON enrollment is now open to current MVIS facilities that perform structural inspections. To allow for a smooth transition, the current MVIS program for light-duty safety and structural inspections has been extended to March 31st for those that have not yet applied to DriveON. It is strongly recommended that you complete the enrollment process right away to allow time to receive your DriveON equipment before the end of the MVIS program. If current facilities don't apply and transition to DriveON, they will no longer be able to conduct inspections under MVIS when that program ends. There is an offer to receive a complimentary tablet with the first equipment package purchased. When your application has been approved, this discount for the complimentary tablet will be displayed in your cart in the equipment order step. Let's review the DriveON program equipment used for performing structural inspections. The inspection tablet and program software will be used by all vehicle inspection centers in the DriveON program. The inspection tablet itself is designed for use in a shop environment and comes with a ruggedized protective case with a handle, as well as a high-resolution front and rear-facing camera for taking photos during the inspection. The tablet will be used to scan vehicle barcodes and provide video conference support for technicians. The Parsons OneOBD scan tool connects to the vehicle and wirelessly transmits vehicle data to the inspection tablet. The OneOBD scan tool is required as part of the program. A 9-pin, 6-pin adapter is available for VICs that conduct medium and heavy-duty inspections. For stations that perform structural inspections, you will be purchasing package number 5. Package number 5 includes the ruggedized tablet for $1,399 plus applicable taxes. The OneOBD scan tool is also required and will be added automatically to your cart in the equipment purchase step. If you perform inspections on medium and heavy-duty vehicles, you will also be purchasing the 9-pin, 6-pin adapter. The Equipment Purchase and Maintenance Agreement, otherwise known as the EPMA, is where you will find all the details on equipment package options, pricing, warranty, and the Vehicle Inspection Center's obligations under the contract. The agreement will be electronically signed during enrollment prior to purchasing equipment. The EPMA is available for review in advance of enrollment on the DriveON portal. Let's demonstrate some of the screens and features on the inspection tablet software. As mentioned by the Ministry, the program regulations have not changed. The inspection software is based on the Ontario regulations to provide consistency across Ontario for the inspections. We will be hosting more information sessions in the future demonstrating the DriveON structural inspection process, with more time allocated to answering your questions surrounding the inspection process using the tablet. This overview is only intended as an introduction to the tablet software. All inspections in the DriveON program will be completed online via the inspection tablet. Wi-Fi high-speed internet in the inspection area is required. The main menu contains the inspection menu button, remaining battery percentage, and Wi-Fi settings button used to connect the tablet to your vehicle inspection center's Wi-Fi. The video conference icon, located at the top right of the screen, can be used from any screen to speak with someone from the DriveON assistance team during regular business hours. A help feature is available on each screen in the top right corner, indicated by the question mark icon. This will provide helpful information for the current portion of the inspection. Note that the safety sticker stock quantity will remain at 0 for VICs that only perform structural inspections, as this VIC type does not perform annual or semi-annual safety inspections issuing safety stickers. The inspection software will guide you through the inspection process. The screens were designed to be user-friendly, easy to follow with simple instructions. The Help menu provides access to the inspection standards and DriveON program directives. The Help menu also provides access to training videos on our YouTube channel to assist the technician. Some videos that can be viewed are how to perform an inspection on the tablet, how to complete an initial equipment setup, how to connect the tablet to Wi-Fi, and many more. The technician can scan the QR code on the screen with their phone to bring up our YouTube channel and view the help videos. When beginning a structural inspection, a pop-up message will appear to confirm the vehicle is properly branded and to remind the technician to submit all mandatory documents and information in accordance with Directive Schedule 5. For security purposes, when conducting inspections, the technician will be asked once a day during their first inspection to authenticate their account using a verification code. This code is sent via email and as a text message to a mobile phone, if one was added to the user's account during enrollment. The camera on the inspection tablet will allow you to take photos of the vehicle during the inspection. The camera is also used to scan barcodes, such as the VIN, and populates the required fields during the inspection. This reduces data entry errors and saves time by not having to manually type in the information. The inspection screens are user-friendly. Technicians can make adjustments using the easy-to-use drop-down menus. And you can tap the blue circle icons with the eye for additional help for specific fields. Depending on the vehicle being inspected, the technician may be prompted to plug in the 1OBD to collect additional information. The 1OBD is not used to determine vehicle pass-fail results for an inspection. The technician will be required to connect the 1OBD device to the vehicle's data link connector. A simple checkbox is used for each inspection result as a pass, fail, or repaired item. If a vehicle component fails or is repaired, a sub-menu list of inspection items specific to that component will appear. You can add comments and photos for each item. The software allows you to save and exit an inspection and allows you to continue from the last saved checkpoint. The Save and Exit feature for a structural inspection will save the inspection record for 45 days from the date the inspection started. When an inspection is saved, another technician can use the same tablet to begin or continue with another inspection. Multiple inspections can be saved in progress at the same time. Once the inspection is complete, an inspection summary screen is displayed for technician review. The technician will sign off on the inspection using their finger on the tablet. The Safety Inspection Report contains the information about the vehicle and the inspection that was performed. The inspection report for past inspections can be emailed to the customer directly from the tablet. A copy is automatically sent to the Vehicle Inspection Center owner and delegate. An electronic copy of the report and certificate is automatically uploaded and available to the public website. As a reminder, stations performing structural inspections will continue to mail in their required documents to the MTO per Directive Schedule 5. Let's now review the enrollment process. Please note the enrollment information is all covered in the Program Enrollment package found on the DriveON portal. If you're currently in the DriveON program performing safety inspections and want to add structural inspections to your VIC capabilities, you will be completing a change request. The instructions on how to complete a change request are found in the Program Enrollment package at the end of Section 9. For those that are new to DriveON, let's now walk through how to get started and complete your enrollment on the DriveON portal. To begin the process, open the webpage driveonportal.com. On the landing page, you will see 3 steps to get started, shown in the light blue bars. Click on Step 1. This will take you to the Enrollment Information page. Here you will find important enrollment information, including the Program Enrollment package, as highlighted in the orange must-read bar. This document includes important enrollment information and the business documentation required to be uploaded during enrollment. I can't stress this enough. It is very important to read the program enrollment package thoroughly and collect your business documents prior to creating your account and starting your application. The accuracy of your application is very important. If the information submitted is not correct, or there are discrepancies in the information provided, the application will be returned for correction, leading to delays in receiving ministry approval. Also, on the enrollment information page, you will find copies of all the contracts and agreements that will be signed electronically during the enrollment process. There are no longer any paper-based contracts, so you may review these in advance of enrollment. Once you've read through the program enrollment package and collected all the required documents, you can then proceed to step 2 to register as a new user on the DriveON portal. Again, please do not create an account until you have all your required paperwork to upload with your application. You will need to have your business documents available to create your account. So when you're ready, click on step 2. As an owner, you will select the Inspection Center Owner/Technician card to begin. It is important to note that the person you register as an owner must be listed on the business documents you will upload during enrollment. This is why we ask that you have all the documents in hand prior to creating your owner account. Any individual named on the business document can create an account as an owner. So for example, if your profile report that you upload contains names such as your company owner, the president, director, officers of the business, then any one of those individuals named must be the one that creates an account on the portal as a named owner. Please match the name entered to how the name is listed on your business document. If you're an owner as well as a technician, enter the first, middle, and last name to match exactly as shown on the Skilled Trades Ontario membership registry. This is critical as the system will validate your STO membership prior to your ability to proceed to DriveON training. The system will not be able to validate your membership unless your first, middle, and last name entered during this step matches exactly as shown in the STO registry. Please review the program enrollment package for instructions on how to confirm how your name is entered in the registry. During registration, you will be prompted to create a security question and answer. Step 3 is to log in and start the enrollment process. So once you've created your account in step 2, you will receive a temporary password to the email address you register with, and will then be able to log in to the portal and proceed through the enrollment process. Once you log in, you will arrive at the home page showing various tiles indicating the different available functions. The tiles displayed will differ based on your role, such as if you're just an owner, a technician, or a delegate. So as an owner, select the first tile that says, I want to enroll a new vehicle inspection center. The 11 steps to enrollment will be displayed. We'll review each step at a high level during today's presentation. Please ensure to read that program enrollment package for the important enrollment instructions. As you complete each step, it will be marked with a green check mark. Blue indicates what step you're currently at, and the steps must be completed in sequence. So to begin, you click on step 1. Step 1 is the owner information. Here you'll complete the company information, such as the business number, company legal name. An important thing to note is that your business name is separate from your legal name. The legal name entered on this step must match the legal name as listed on the business documentation you will be uploading. Step 2 is where the business name and information is entered. Again, the business name is entered during the step must match exactly as listed on your business documents. Step 2 is also where you will select your test class and inspection capabilities. In this example, it's a public test class with a structural inspection capability. As you scroll down the page on step 2, there is a section to enter your business hours of operation. This is for the purpose of displaying the hours on the public website. This step is also where you upload your business documents. Please note that the business documents required for enrollment is different for a public or fleet facility versus a government or police facility. So please ensure that your business document, such as the profile report, includes the owner name, business name, legal name, and that all the information matches the information that you're entering during the enrollment process. If any of the information does not match the document, your application will be sent back to you, causing delays in the application process. The instructions on how to obtain the required business documents is found in the program enrollment package. Step 3 is to add a delegate. This step is optional. A delegate is someone that can assist with completing the application on behalf of the inspection center. So please note that although a delegate can assist with completing the application, they are not able to electronically sign the contracts unless they are also listed on your business documents, such as in your profile report. So for example, you can add someone as a delegate who assists with the day-to-day operations of your business, and they may not be listed on your business documents, and that is okay. As a delegate, they can still go in and complete many sections of the application, such as entering data in the required fields in the portal, uploading the required documents. But when they get to the step to e-sign the performance contract, the owner will then need to sign back in and electronically sign the performance contract and submit the application. If your delegate is named on the business documents, then they are able to electronically sign all the agreements and contracts and submit. Step 4 is entering your insurance information and uploading your insurance certificate. The language on your insurance certificate must match exactly as written in the performance contract. If it does not, your application will be sent back to you for correction. Also, your insurance certificate needs to be valid for the life of the program. So you must update your certificate and the expiry date in the portal to keep it current. Owners and delegates will receive reminder emails when the expiry date is upcoming. Your VIC will be locked out from inspections if your insurance certificate does expire. Please review the performance contract for your station inspection type. There is a performance contract for public VICs and one for fleet VICs. The requirements are different. So as mentioned, language that's required to add to the insurance certificate must match exactly as written in the performance contract. If it does not, your application will be sent back for correction. So for example, the commercial general liability on the insurance certificate that is required for both fleet and public inspection centers cannot just say $3 million. It must state the language as per the performance contract, which is $3 million per occurrence on property damage, bodily injury, and personal injury. Also, His Majesty the King in right of Ontario, as represented by the Minister of Transportation, must be listed as an additional insured with the correct address. The insurance certificate must include the expiry date, and it's critical that your insured name on the insurance certificate matches your legal name as shown on your business document. The address listed on your insurance policy must match the business address entered during your enrollment. So if your insurance certificate is of a corporate policy, that is, you have multiple business locations under one insurance certificate, your certificate must list all the addresses of the locations that you're applying for. So you can have your insurance company add additional pages to the insurance certificate and list the addresses of all the locations covered by that insurance policy. We recommend printing the insurance requirements page from the program enrollment package and send that to the insurance company so they have the details on the language that's required to be listed. But do please note that it is the owner that is responsible to review the insurance certificate for accuracy before uploading it to the portal. Step 5, it's to upload the tax compliance verification certificate. So instructions on how to obtain the TCV is found in the program enrollment package. The TCV will include your business number, your legal name, the TCV number, and a statement that your business is in full tax compliance. Also, please be sure to upload the actual TCV certificate and not just a screenshot of the approval page, as your application will be sent back to you if not submitted correctly. Step 6 is to complete your banking information and e-sign the 2 pre-authorized debit or PAD agreements. All DriveON program inspection fees and equipment payments are made only through pre-authorized debit, otherwise known as a PAD agreement. This is the only method of payment available in the program. A PAD transaction is an electronic bank-to-bank transfer. It's secure, easy to set up, automates your account payments. So there are 2 PAD agreements that will need to be electronically signed during the enrollment process. One is with the Ministry of Transportation for the inspection fees, and then the other one is with Parsons for the equipment payments. Step 7 is where you will complete your attestations, confirming that your business is operating in a safe manner and to confirm that you have all the required tools. When you've completed the top portion, before you can proceed, you will then open, read, and electronically sign the performance contract. Again, your application will only be accepted if this is signed and submitted by the owner or a delegate if they are also named on the business document. Step 8 is MTO performance contract review. The ministry will receive your application for review after you submit it in step 7. Once the ministry has completed the review, you will receive an email identifying the next steps. You may receive an email to correct a portion of the application if not submitted correctly. It is important to note that additional time may be required for the review process if amendments to your application are requested. So we do encourage everyone, please read the program enrollment package carefully for the requirements of your application. When the ministry approves your application, you will receive an email indicating that of the approval and instruct you to proceed to step 9 of the enrollment process. You will log back into the portal and then complete and e-sign the readiness checklist. This is just confirming that your VIC has Wi-Fi in the testing area. So once readiness is approved, you will receive another email instructing you to proceed to step 10, review of the EPMA and purchasing the equipment. In step 10, you'll be reviewing and electronically signing the Equipment Purchase and Maintenance Agreement, otherwise known as the EPMA. EPMA contains the information on the equipment packages, pricing, and warranty. Click on the EPMA link to open, review, and then e-sign the agreement. Once you e-sign the EPMA, you can then proceed to order your equipment. Ordering equipment occurs in 3 steps. In step 1 of 3, you will select the equipment bundle. This will be pre-populated based on the inspection type you have applied for. For the structural VIC, you can see that package number 5 is added to the cart. The equipment packages do come with the required chargers and cables. You are required to purchase 1 package for each inspection center to perform inspections in the DriveON program. But you are not limited to purchasing only 1 package. If you would like to purchase additional packages due to your business needs, you may add additional packages to your cart here. On the right-hand side, you will see your cart. As you proceed through the steps, you will see the payment reflect any changes. The ministry will be providing 1 complimentary inspection tablet to all currently licensed MVIS facilities whose applications have been approved to DriveON during the purchase of their initial equipment package. The payment details will display this equipment savings deducted for the inspection tablet in your cart. Step 2 of 3 is to add optional components. As you can see in this example for structural station, the OBD component will be automatically added to the cart, as the 1 OBD is a requirement for the station type and cannot be removed. If you ordered multiple packages in step 1, the quantity for one OBD components will be reflected to match the same. As a reminder, Package 5 does come with a required charger for the tablet, and the 16-pin cable will be provided with the one OBD. Please note that if you perform structural inspections on medium or heavy-duty vehicles, you will be adding the 9-pin 6-pin adapter in this step. Step 3 is where you review the items in your cart. Once you review and confirm your order, click the Place Your Order button at the right side to complete the purchase. The transaction will be billed to the bank account you had set up in Step 6 of the enrollment process for your pre-authorized debit account. After the VIC owner delegate completes all 10 enrollment steps and orders equipment, please be sure to complete Step 11, which is adding your trained technicians to your VIC. Technicians do need to be assigned to a VIC to be able to log into the tablet and perform inspections. An owner or delegate can add the technician to their VIC only after the technician completes DriveON training. So to add a technician, the owners and delegates can select Step 11 or select the I want to manage technicians card on the DriveON portal, search for the technician, and then add them to their VIC. Also, be sure to update your technicians' work hours accurately. The hours you set when managing the technicians at your VIC is important. Technicians will not be able to log into the tablet and perform inspections outside of the work hours you set. If you don't update the hours, the system will automatically default the technician's work hours to be available 24/7. So as mentioned by MTO, technicians must complete training in the DriveON requirements. Inspection centers can't perform inspections without DriveON trained technicians. Technicians are required to create their own account on the DriveON portal and complete the necessary online training modules. Training is approximately 30 minutes, free and available for technicians to complete 24/7. The training required is dependent on your Skilled Trades Ontario Certificate of Qualification. Please ensure that your technician's Certificate of Qualification is active and valid by validating with Skilled Trades Ontario. The STO membership number will be validated before beginning DriveON training. So it is very important to ensure that the technician name entered to create a DriveON portal account matches exactly with the name as registered with Skilled Trades Ontario. Again, that is the name on the first name, middle name, and last name fields must match exactly as listed in the STO registry. We encourage technicians to review Section 6 of the program enrollment package on the details on how to create an account and how to take their training. Technicians can create an account and begin training now. They do not need to wait for the owner to complete their VIC application. It can occur at the same time. One final thing we would like to make mention of is what to do if you submitted your application, but it then is returned to you for correction. So if an application is returned for correction, following MTO's review, the owner will receive an email with further instructions. So first, you would log into the DriveON portal, review the notes under MTO Performance Contract Approval, and then make all the necessary corrections identified. Then it's important to re-sign all the contracts and agreements before resubmitting. So you must re-sign the TCV declaration form, the PAD agreements, and the performance contract before you resubmit in Step 7. Let's briefly recap your next steps. So visit the portal at driveonportal.com. Read the program enrollment package in its entirety and collect the required business documents. Then create an account on the DriveON portal. Finally, log in and complete your enrollment following steps 1 through 11 on the DriveON portal. Let's now review some of the ways you can access DriveON support and assistance. One of your best resources for enrollment information is to review the materials found on the DriveON portal enrollment information page, especially the program enrollment package. We recommend you print the table of contents out to know what pages to reference when you need to look up some information. On the enrollment information page on the portal, you will also find copies of the contracts and agreements that will be signed during your enrollment, as well as a copy of the program SOP. During the enrollment process, help information is provided in the help menus on the DriveON portal. You can also view sample documents to upload or hover over the blue circle eye icons next to some fields to receive additional guidance or clarification on what to enter. All VICs do have access to the VIC assistance line. If you do email us, please provide your VIC name and VIC ID number in the email so we can better assist you. During inspections, a help feature is available for technicians on the inspection tablet on each screen. This will provide technicians with helpful information for the current portion of the inspection they are on. Technicians can also view or video conference one of our support staff through the tablet for assistance during an inspection. And you can also visit our YouTube channel to watch many help videos. We encourage owners and technicians to review the help videos found on our YouTube channel. There is helpful information on DriveON portal enrollment, equipment ordering, receiving equipment and setup, performing inspections, and much more. If you have a smartphone with you now, you can use it to scan the QR code on the screen to access the channel. So to do this, just open your camera app, hover your phone over the QR code on the screen until you see the yellow outline appear around the image, then click on the image on the screen of your phone, and it will take you to our YouTube channel. Alternatively, you can go to youtube.com and search for DriveON help videos in the search bar. When you're on the channel, select the Videos tab to view all the available videos. You can subscribe to the channel and also bookmark the site for future use. So we'll be closing our session now. We thank you again for your time and have a great rest of your day.